Welcome, Virgo, to my January weekly meeting. As I told you in last week's reading, I'm not only a tarot and oracle reader. I'm also try to tell you a story about what happened in my life, how the spirit and divine's message through the tarot reader can help in my life. So uh, I wrote the book, Journey Must Be Taken playlist. Uh, this tell a lot of storyline with the how tarot reader help influence in my life. So the story I want to tell you is recently happened just last week, right? Uh, I want to tell the next half of the story. If you want to hear the first half, and then go back to my last week's reading. So, um, what happened was there was my teammate tried to uh, demand me to do a one of task. There's stand up there. What his communication, which potentially damage my career reputation and personal integrity. And I replied back, which based on the some message and guidance from those tarot readings. So um, that was last week's story. Now, by end of that standoff, so authority step in and basically say that there is a standoff, let's resolve it. So there was meeting scheduled next day, um, and try to resolve this dispute. So from my point of view, uh, this is not this is out of scope of the project and could potentially negatively impact on the product delivery. But from the authority point of view, they just don't want to hear the noise, right? So they, if the dispute is resolved, everybody is happy, so we can moving forward. Which when I approached that meeting, I was still, in the shock of this message and what potentially impact could it be for the my career. So right before the meeting happened, I was happened to listen to few tarot reading, right? Uh, there are tarot reading basically list out like February 22nd, Simple Tarot published a video titled as Taurus, don't let anyone dim your confidence, not back it down. So that was one point I really have this kind of like the motivation. I'm not gonna back down. I will stand on my ground, right? At the same day, Tarot channel Water and Fire Tarot published a video titled as Taurus. What goes around comes around. It goes your way this time, March 20, 2023. So um, those kind of reading are very positive to me. I think that there will be potential outcome will be uh, positive on my side, right? But right before the meeting, I really hear the reading from the Born Without Boundary Tarot. Uh, the title was Taurus Tarot, really releasing this toxic energy. So this channel, this reading basically said, hey, you are confronting this emotional loss, and you are suffering in silence. That's exactly what reflects my energy, right? And it always mentioned, uh, you know, you kind of try to resist it, but uh, that's not the solution. Solution is open yourself up to this change, right? And um, so for all those kind of guidance or their opinion, so I really utilize my intuition, my inner voice, and my understanding for my own situation. Only in that case, you would make those tarot reading as your personal reading, right? So what I did is basically step in that meeting with the mind, say, I'm going to try to work with it, resolve it, and move it on, but not without any give up any ground. So I got a sign off from the authority to proceed with what this teammate want. Uh, at the same time, they know my position, and we got that resolved. And I do say there is a positive things come into the situation, and what my concern is got addressed. So that had been said, my energy really read it out across the tarot channel on the February 24th. Good Witch Intuitive Tarot published video titled Taurus, March 20, 2023, Choose Abundance and Big Celebration. That reading is basically categorized, like summarize what I went through. Um, so what I try to talk about my story is here. All the tarot reading happen, it actually pick up my energy. I can use as my personal reading. And one day ahead of time, pretty much like at this point, I can say, um, now the question is how do you utilize those reading? Those reading is basically, from my point of view, is deliver the message from the spirit and the divine and the angel. You say how each part, each reading deliver one piece of information. I will need to get those information, assemble it, analyze it, and then make the decision. So that is beauty of a final product, right? So I wrote this book, A Journey Must Be Taken playlist. Is pretty much the going through this process, analyze reading, and make the final decision. It's an assembly process. So you will give you a eye-opening experience, even though it's a romance novel. Definitely read it. It's available at Amazon, Barnes Noble, and Apple Bookstore. Virgo. I'm going to use the Universal Way Tarot as the main energy checking to go with your previous period's energy, current energy, crossing energy, unexpected energy, and potential outcome. All right. This is reading for the Virgo. Oh, it's too much. Too much. Oh, this is only one card filled out. Virgo, your past energy is Emperor. All right. Oh, this guy is also filled out. Your current energy is Ace of Swords. Your potential, your unfolding energy, crossing energy for this week is the uh, Ten of Cups. Unexpected energy you did not see is the Queen of Wands. Potential outcome for a thing or your relationship project you're looking at is the this case, Hermit. All right, let's use the I Ching as clarifier. So your previous energy, past energy is great timing. Your current energy is the beauty. Your crossing energy is the dispersing. Unexpected energy is the waiting. Potential outcome is abundance. Virgos, let's talk about that. So your past energy is the emperor. I know you clarify is great timing, right? Look at the emperor, who is in full control, is high intelligence, right? Uh, you couldn't have found yourself with this kind of embedded energy, right? You're really in full control of your relationship, uh, your project, or your anything you are dealing with it, right? And you actually this is was clarifies the great timing, right? So under your leadership, under uh, your guidance, your team is kind of like they obey or they follow your footstep, your guidance, the direction you are going, right? At the now energy, current energy, you really have this Ace of Sword. The Ace of Sword is the sword has the crown into it, right? It's in the uh, have that passion, right? With a clear purpose to achieve the victory, right? And it's like a command to moving forward, right? So you clarified with the initiative you are thinking, the communication you send it out, it's with beauty, right? With the wonderful, thoughtful, flawless the planning, right? That's what you're doing. Look at the unfolding energy. Unfolding energy is Ten of Cups. Look at the Ten of Cups. You got pretty much like everything you are asking, right? It, it's a double rainbow, right? Double rainbow. At the end of rainbow, there's part of gold over there, right? So you got the house, you got the family, you got the kids, right? Uh, this is to me it's like you have the happy family, uh, happy ever after, right? So you are getting unfolding, getting into that energy, right? You're not only getting it, you also you're dispersing, spread your love to the people, care your family, your husband or wife, care your kids and what you own, and also spread this love or your fortune to this world. This is called dispersing. This is unfolding this week. So look at your unexpected the energy. So your Wang is starting to grow into the Queen of Wang. Look at this, divine feminine, right? Uh, this person is happy. This person is in the full control. This person with that sounding mind and the intelligence is fully control of what this person tried to achieve, right? And you clarify as waiting. So you kind of like unexpected, you're waiting for something uh it's coming, right? But you know this is gonna work, right? This is Ace of Swords, you're starting to charge, and you have that kind of like Ten of Cups. You this is unexpected, you kind of like sitting over there, you know it's gonna work. but you are still in the waiting stage. Potential outcome, Virgo is Hermit. I believe the Hermit is your energy, right? So uh, at the end of this period, this 5 or 6 week, you are kind of like still in the kind of waiting or thinking stage. So this guy, people usually say, um, divine feminine that hold this one, hold this letter, uh, that's a divine light over there. But in fact, uh, this person is looking at the search for answer, or mostly it's within the divine's protection. So you are protected for what? For the abundance, right? So for abundance, because it's King's presented to you. You have the guidance from the senior leadership, right? And you know, um, most of you will be success when you working on. You have conversation. You have the initiative bring that up at the noon time, not at the evening, not in the morning, at the noon time. So that's where you probably have found your most successful from this I Ching card. All right, let me summarize it, Virgo. So your previous energy, you really have the good control of your relation in the upper hand of your relationship and your team project or stuff like that. People follow you, and now moment you are starting to charging, have that kind of flawless plan, right? Try to pushing forward as the time unfolding. There is a Ten of Cups. Uh, you come into your energy. It's a family. It's your home, your kids, and you care about those one, right? And this may reflect that you're working from home, or you have that kind of uh, very good feeling, double rainbow, or the energy coming in. Congratulations. You unexpected energy is you expected the new result to come out, but it turns out you are still waiting, but in the good stage, right? You are waiting and you are still searching for answer, which this answer, you got the protection from divine, which is abundance. Virgo, I hope you like my tarot reading. I will talk to you later.